Alright, what's up, boys? Excited to finally get the first episode of the pod out. I'm Jake, I'm your host. I'm with my co host Logan.
What's up?
How you doing today, Logan?
Pretty good. Long drive. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Where are you driving from?
Long Island to Cortland.
Yeah. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, we're sorry ass Islander fans. We're definitely not making the playoffs this year, also, so everyone knows that.
We're going to be in the wild card.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. What do you got coming up, Logan? Nothing?
Nothing. Except
All I know is
Nationals, but nothing.
I'm excited to play Season 3 of Fortnite. It's coming back, and I'm fucking hyped for it.
Bro, Benz is back together. Benz is going to be back together.
I'm going to Dusty Divot every fucking time. I'm going to the Blown Up Tilted every time. And I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it. I'm going to fucking destroy the whole lobby. Alright, let's get into hockey talk. First episode, we're going to do a couple things to catch us up. First of all, we're going to talk about the wild card race. What are your thoughts so far on the wild card race?
I just think that the Islanders are going to clinch it. But it's going to be between probably Canadians and Senators, but the Rangers are definitely not in it. They've been selling.
Yeah, so the Islanders are 2 games under, in hand from the Rangers. The Islanders and the Canadians are tied, but the Canadians have 2 points in hand of the Islanders. I think the Rangers are going to fumble it. The Islanders might too. They might do their usual, but
The Islanders aren't going to fumble. The Islanders are going to clutch at the last second, but then get whipped in playoffs, so there's no point. They should just drop, sell the games, and try and get a better pick.
What I was thinking. There's no fucking point of making the playoffs. Literally no point.
There's no point. It's just everyone gets to say that we did it, and then it's just over.
So even though Columbus is 4 points out of a wild card spot, I would love to see them in it. They look like they're just having fun.
They've lost 6 in a row, so
Yeah,
they're doing horrendous.
The Islanders just lost as we're recording this on Sunday, the Islanders just lost to the Flames in overtime.
I'm not going to lie, I bet on the Flames.
Yeah, I would too. Anything against the Islanders probably is good. The Senators, I think they kind of have it already. I think they're fine. I don't think they're going anywhere.
The Canadians are doing good, except once in a while they just sell when I bet on them.
Seems to be Slavkovsky is the one who's like trying the hardest on the team. I know Cole Caulfield's having a fucking year. Suzuki's, doing what he does. But Canadians are minus 18. The fucking defense is brutal. It's not a good look. They have 2 overtime losses in a row, one being the Islanders, and I think the other one is also the Rangers, maybe. I might be wrong on that. But I don't know if it's going to be them or the Islanders. I think it's one of those 2. I think the Rangers are going to fumble it. I hope Columbus makes it over the Islanders.
I think the Rangers will fumble.
Yeah. Canadians.
I think if anything, the Red Wings could have a chance of getting in.
So you know what I thought was pretty fucking glue is that Brock Nelson on the Avalanche beat the Canadians in a shootout. Fucking Islander, always helping out his team, went ahead and helped them maybe get the wild card spot. I think that's pretty glue of that guy. Once an Islander, always an Islander.
Yeah, and didn't Nelson and Tavares play each other?
Yes, and fucking
recently
Nelson him out into the bench. I love that. And you know what? They fucking love each other, but they still hate each other at the same time. Those are just frenemies. You know what's pretty fucking crazy is that the Red Wings and the Bruins are not. I'm not gonna say they're not even fucking close, but they're not even fucking close. Like the Red Wings have been trying to make the playoffs for fucking the past 3 years and just continue to fumble their bag. It's crazy with this fucking lineup. DeBrincat, you got Larkin, you got fucking Mo Seider. They're having such a good year in the beginning and they just fumble it every fucking time. It sucks to see, to be honest.
Yeah. I think just honestly, any team that's not Islanders, Rangers, even Jackets barely has a chance of fighting for a spot. And Senators might be a lock already.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It sucks to see the Bruins. I hate the Bruins, but it sucks to see past out of playoff spot. The guy's fucking
Yeah.
putting in 100 in his sleep. The guy's having a crazy year. The Bruins said fuck you to Marchand, shipped him to Florida. I can't believe that they're not even close to the playoffs. And it's not his fault. The guy's carrying his fucking team. He's got 34 goals and 50 assists with 84 points in 71 games. That's fucking insane for this shitty ass team that they're playing. Over in the West, I don't necessarily think the Blues are gonna fumble the wild card race there. It's just like Calgary.
The Flames are hot though.
They are fucking hot. They got 3 in a row. But you know who else is hot? The Blues. And the Blues are just...
The Blues and the Wild are hot. They've been underdog teams.
Yeah, exactly. Once Montgomery went to the Blues, they just fucking changed their whole franchise around. But even Calgary's got the rookie goalie, Dustin Wolf, and he's playing his fucking heart out. So the roster's so bad there. They did just beat the Islanders in an overtime win because, fucking Long Island legend.
But the thing is just they play an actual team that's structured and doesn't fold by the third period, then it's a different story.
Exactly. That's why I think it's nuts that someone like Pasta is on that shitty team where the Islanders have no one who's crazy like that. The only person we had that was crazy is Barzell, Horvat, and Brock, and none of those guys produce consistently like Pasta does, and it's insane.
Yeah.
It sucks to see Vancouver is just off because, Quinn Hughes, they traded fucking Miller for no reason. I think they traded the wrong guy. I think it should have been Pettersson. They could have been shipped. But, it's whatever. The East is going to be so fucking close, and watching these games within the next couple of weeks is going to be fucking insane. Like, you're going to be watching these sick-ass fucking matchups, these sick-ass games. Ovi's going to break the record against the Islanders, but the Islanders need to win it. Like, that shit matters to both fucking teams. That's going to be insane to watch. All right, so now we're going to talk about the Calder race. We got some fucking crazy rookies. We didn't think this was going to be, like, that good of a class, but you know what? It actually is turning out to be a sick one. We have Dustin Wolf, who's fucking just carrying Calgary. He's got a crazy goalie stats already in his first fucking year. I'm actually a big fan already. I think he actually deserves it more than anyone else. But it's not going to be that way, like this guy's got 23 wins in his rookie season with a 911 save percentage. That's fucking insane. Then you have Celebrini, who's just having fucking fun out there with his boy, Will Smith. The Sharks suck, but they look like they're having fun. Their future's going to be fucking bright for sure. I think it's brighter than the Blackhawks ever will be. Bedard hates his life right now while Celebrini's playing his fucking heart out. He's 52 points in 58 games. That's insane. I think he's going to win it. But, on the other hand, there's Lane Hudson.
He's going to win it, but again, he's on a shitty team, just like Bedard, but he's actually producing more.
Exactly. While on the other hand, we have Lane Hudson, who's on a decent team. He's played 71 games. He has 55 points. I think I saw a stat somewhere where he's the first person to get 50 points since, like, a crazy, like, all-time defenseman. No, he's played 69 games. He has 53 points. He's on a wild card team right now, so hopefully that turns out to be good for him. I fucking love him. I don't want him to win it. I think Celebrini deserves it more because, once again, Celebrini got hurt, played less games, and he has more points per game compared to Lane. I think he carries the Sharks way more. That's really all I have. What are your thoughts on this?
I think that Celebrini should get it over him because no matter what, at the end of the day, he's the one that's bringing his team where they are. Without him, you're taking away all his points, all his goals. So if you look at close games, he's bringing the win to the team.
The heart race is pretty close, too. You got Nathan McKinnon, Draisaitl, Hellebuck, kind of deserves it. He should be in the mix a little bit. I think, personally, Draisaitl's going to win it. The guy's fucking insane. What does he have, 50 goals this year, something like that? If you could pull up the stats real quick.
Yeah.
It's just fucking nuts. And I know McDavid's on the team, but the guy's playing his fucking heart out. They're going insane.
If we look over here at Leon Draisaitl, he's got 68 games this year with 49 goals, 52 assists, 101 points, and he's plus 30 right now.
That's fucking insane. So, like,
Which
I get that McDavid's on this team, but that's fucking insane, dude.
he's making a name for himself out there, separating himself from just McDavid on the Oilers.
100%. I mean, he fucking, what did he sign? 14 mil. He deserves to be tucking this whenever the fuck he wants. He has 49 tucks in 68 games. That's insane. And he's gonna get more points than he did last year. Well, like in less games, which is insane. He's not gonna.
Yeah, he's only down by 5.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I think that he really deserves it. But, like, on the other hand, you know, McKinnon is just fucking insane. McKinnon has 71 games played this year. He has 28 tucks, so not as many, but he has 77 assists for 105 points. This guy's a fucking feeder machine, dude. He's insane. Fucking insane. He's averaging like 22 minutes every night. You know, it's normal, I guess, but he's just nuts. I still think Draisaitl wins it, but this is like how the other year it was McKinnon and Kucherov. Kucherov kind of deserved it more, but McKinnon fucking played his heart out with 140 points. It wasn't even a fucking question. Hellebuck, you know, Hellebuck's having a fucking great year. If you could look up those stats real quick.
All right, so Hellebuck, on the other hand, he's got 54 games played. He's got 40 wins, 10 losses, with a save percentage of .924.
That's fucking insane. Even at the Four Nations, that's fucking insane. He was playing insane. Like, even on his fucking break, basically, he's playing insane. This guy's standing on his fucking head. This is the best year he's had, probably. He'll probably beat his fucking win record from 17-18. He's gonna win the Vezina again, without a fucking doubt in my mind. That's 3 Vezinas for this fucking guy. He's gonna be top 10 goalies of all time. He's gonna slip right in. And he's 6 fucking shutouts this year, which is insane. He's got assists, you know, whatever. Speaking of, like, assists and goals and whatever for goalies, Sorokin's an offensive fucking weapon this year. The guy's got...
Sorokin's got, like, 2 points the other night.
Yeah, the guy's got a goal and 2 assists this year for no fucking reason. Let me pull this up, make sure I'm telling the truth here. But he's got 2 points.
I mean, his goal was a little something, but...
You know, a goal's a goal, though.
You gotta give it to him.
Tuck's a tuck, dude. He's got a goal and 2 assists, and that's just fucking offensive weapon numbers for the goalie there.
He might be the most offensive helpful player for the Islanders.
Yeah, honestly. There's fucking Pierre Engvall behind there. But yeah, you know, MVP, we both think Draisaitl deserves it. We think McKinnon and Hellebuck are having the time of their lives playing. But, you know, if they win a cup, prove everyone else wrong, then it's fine. But in terms of MVP, heart race, the most valuable player, without a doubt in my fucking mind, it is Zach Werenski. And he's not going to win shit, because why would he? But if they were to make the playoffs, it should have been a thought in everyone's mind. The guy's got 20 fucking goals and 49 assists. He's got 69 points in 68 games. Blue Jackets, the Columbus shitty Blue Jackets. He's a fucking defenseman.
He's a defenseman. He's carrying his team. He keeps them in games.
Insane, bro. Insane. Nuts.
So since you think Werenski is MVP, do you think he's still the Norris winner?
You know, I don't. I don't. But like, I'll tell you why. So Makar, you know, is having the fucking time of his life. You know, he's on one of the best teams. He's not the most valuable player to his franchise or to his team right now. Werenski is, but Makar is the best defenseman this fucking year, or he's gonna finish his career as the best defenseman of all time. And I don't want to take anything from anyone else. He's got 26 goals, 55 assists, 81 points, and 71. That's fucking insane. The guy's plus 24, so even though he's putting up these offensive numbers, he's the best defenseman in the league, and I think that he should still win the Norris. But Ravensky is still more valuable to his team, if that makes any fucking sense to you at all. All right, so this is a segment we're going to be adding. This is going to be best teams of the week. Like wins, goals, goes against, all that crazy shit. And it'll be from Drag Tuesday to Tuesday, of course. Starting us off hot, I think the Capitals deserve the one spot with fucking the 3-0, right? They have 13 goals and 6 goals against. Logan Thomas is playing on his fucking head. Ovechkin's just having fun at this point.
Ovechkin's just chasing the record.
Yeah, exactly. The guy just wants to score, and it's working out for the whole fucking team.
He sits in his office.
Yep. The vibes are up. I've never seen the vibe more up in my life. I've seen that their chem is more like family than it's ever been, even on the fucking cup winning team from whatever year that was. But I think the Capitals deserve number 1. Who do you think goes to 2?
Going to 2, I would say, honestly, for this week specifically, the Blues. If you look, they're 4-0, and their differential's plus 10. They got 16 goals for, 6 goals against.
16 goals for is fucking insane. Like Montgomery just changed the whole idea of that franchise. Like right around, Jordan Kyrie's playing his dick off. Robert Thomas is having a heater. I just saw that goal the other night where they're just playing lacrosse up there. I'm gonna wait. All right, so they just went fucking nuts because Maryland just hit a game winner in March Madness. You can hear them fucking clapping in the background. But yeah, Maryland just fucking took them down. That's crazy. But we're here to talk about hockey. I don't even know why the game was that close, to be honest. Colorado State, I think, sucks. Anyways, moving on. That fucking goal the other night where they're just playing lacrosse out there, just lifting it up, tapping it in. Insane chemistry. So I think they deserve that second wild card spot, or without a doubt. I think they're just having fun at this point. For the third
fucking wagon.
For the third ranked team in our top 5. This is gonna piss off a lot of people. I'm not gonna put the Flames in there. I think they deserve that 4 spot. I'm gonna put the Oilers in there. The Oilers are 2-0-1. They have that 1 overtime loss. I don't fucking care. 15 goals, 9 goals against. Fucking wagon, dude. They're playing their dicks off. Draisaitl's having a day. He is getting scanned right now, maybe. Draisaitl updates. Draisaitl has a lower body injury. But the worst part is McDavid is also having a lower body injury. So
yeah, McDavid.
I'm giving them their flowers.
They could have it for this week, and they're gone after this.
Exactly.
Their team's gonna be clipped the rest of the season.
Jeff Skinner's gonna try to play this hard out, but they're just. I don't know. Without those two, they're fucked a little bit. Even if Draisaitl's out for however long, I think McKinnon will step up and he's gonna win that Hart Trophy. But for right now, it's definitely Draisaitl, and the fact that they're probably gonna be gone after this week, maybe it might suck, whatever. But I think that they're going in that 3 slot. Who do you think goes in the 4?
Well, like you said before, I think that the Flames should get the number 4.
Okay.
Because they're on a 3. They won 3 out of their last 4. They beat the Islanders back on Saturday, the Devils on Thursday, and then the Rangers on Tuesday. So they're beating a lot of the tri-state area, but they lost to Toronto 2-6, which is right because, Toronto's just a wagon too.
Not ideal, but whatever. Moving on. Yeah, it sucks that, these teams are, a little bit mid, but, if Calgary's playing their dick off, let them do it. And Coronado, the Long Island kid's playing his heart out on home ice. Let it happen. Had 2 goals. Pretty good. For the number 5 spot.
Number 5 spot could go a lot of ways.
Could go a lot of ways. This one is actually pretty hard for me right now. So I'm gonna go in a direction that maybe not a lot of people are looking in. Um, I could say a bunch of teams like Utah, but I'm not gonna because they're not really that good. I'm not gonna say the Islanders, but I'm gonna go to the Stars. Stars are 2-0-1 in their last three. Um, the goals aren't ideal. They're 9 goals for 7 goals against. Not the greatest, but you know what? I don't care. The way that Wyatt Johnston is playing is fucking unreal. The kid is deserved that contract that he got with Rantanen the same fucking day. I think that was the best decision they've ever made. Wyatt Johnston's going to continue to bring this team up, and I think that the Stars are going to be here next week and the week after, and I think that that's going to round out our top 5 teams. All right, starting to round us off a little bit more. We have Toe Drag's Team of the Week team from Tuesday to Tuesday. This is just people in their respective position, which means left winger, center, and right winger strictly, and left defenseman, right defenseman, and a goalie strictly. Starting us off, who do you got for us, Logan?
So on the left wing, we have Philip Forsberg. In his last 3 games, he played against the Ducks. He got 1 assist. Against Toronto, he had 2 goals, 1 assist, so 3 points there. And then against the Blues, he had 1 goal, so he was ending it off with 3 goals and 2 assists, 5 total points.
He's just like on that team. I'm not gonna say like they're horrible because they set it up, but
they're pretty horrible.
I guess they're pretty fucking horrible. He's trying to fit in hard with all those new guys, and I understand it. Like Stamkos, he's actually playing good now, but Philip Forsberg, hell of a fucking job. We're gonna move on to our center now.
Coming in at our center, we have Nugent Hopkins. In his last 3 games, when he played against Utah, he had 1 goal, 2 assists. When he played against the Jets, he did not have anything, so it was a rough game there. But when he played against the Kraken, he had 3 goals, so he got the hat trick there to end off the week. 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 total points, with a plus of 5.
You know what? Like getting over a goal per game in a week is just really cool to see. He got a hattie against Seattle, pretty cool. Once again, he's versus Hellebuck, so he can't really do much there. Even if his boys are playing electric. And the fact that he's on this list and on our list while McDavid and Draisaitl are both cooking up on this fucking team, it's just crazy to see that this guy is producing. And I don't want to say he's producing because of Draisaitl and McDavid, but you know what? He fucking is. And that's just the reality of it. And stick taps to him because he's fucking just playing good at this point.
And at the right wing, we got Brock Besser. In his last 3 games when he played against the Jets, he had 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. In his next game, he played against the Blues with 2 goals, 2 total points there. And his last game, he played against the Rangers with 1 goal. So he ended off the week with 5 goals, 1 assist, 6 points, and a plus of 2.
So if I'm Vancouver here, I'm thinking, why the fuck did I not sell this guy at the deadline? I mean, especially for my favorite team, the Islanders, why the fuck wouldn't you go out and get this guy? This guy is a pure goal scorer, pure point getter. He's just a good playmaker. He's going to have success for years to come. I don't know why Vancouver's talking about, the front office talking about how, there's the offers weren't there, and I'm sure they fucking were. This guy had 2 goals and an assist on Hellebuck. That's fucking insane, let alone, 2 goals on St. Louis, doing good on Binnington. Getting 1 on Shesty is pretty hard to do himself. But you know what? 5 goals in 3 games played is just electric. The guy's fucking sick, and I hope he's having a good season, man.
All right, so coming in on the defensive side of the team, we have Noah Hannafin. In his overall offensive stats for the week in the past 3 games, he has no goals, 3 assists, 3 points total with a plus minus of 2. He has, on the defensive side, he has 3 blocks and 1 takeaway.
So, you know what I'm going to start off by saying is this guy's fitting in well with Vegas. You know, he's getting 20 plus minutes a night. The guy's working his tail off. This guy's playing his tail off. He's fitting in right with Vegas. You know, he's the stats might not show it as much as it will for other people, but he's playing 20 plus minutes a night. You know, he he's working his tail off every night, and he's one of the reasons why Vegas has really good success right now against these teams who are competitors. They're not just horrible; they're competitors, and that's all I have for him today.
All right. And then for Noah Dobson, for our other defenseman, in his past 3 games, he played Pittsburgh, Montreal, and Calgary, and his end of the week stats were 1 goal, 5 assists, which is huge, 6 total points, and his plus minus might be -1, but if we look at his overall stats besides that, on the defensive side, he's got 1 hit, 11 blocks, which is huge for the team, and no takeaways there, but
All right, so I'm gonna start us off by saying this guy's 11 fucking blocks in 3 games. Okay, he's playing 22 plus minutes a night. All right, I don't care if they're playing Pittsburgh, Calgary, and Montreal. 11 fucking blocks is electric. Noah Dobson, the guy who didn't do shit at the beginning of the season, the guy whose trade value was going up because the Islanders might have wanted to trade him. 5 assists for 6 points. That's fucking insane work, especially because this guy once again is an Islander. Islanders do not know how to succeed, but they definitely might have succeeded with this guy a little bit more than others. Now we're gonna round us off with the goalie. Who do you got for me, Logan?
all right. And for our goalie on the team here, we got Philip Gustafson. In his past 3 games, he has won against Buffalo, the Kings, and the Kraken. He's had 84 shots and 82 saves, meaning he's got 2 goals against in his past 3 games, with one of them being a shutout. And he has a save percentage of .976.
Fucking glue. This guy's fucking glue, bro. He's 3-0, right? That's fucking insane. The guy only has 2 goals against in the last 3, right? He has 82 saves on 84 shots. That's fucking insane, bro. Well, like he pulled this shit out of nowhere too. Like obviously he's having a good season, but he pulled this shit out of literal nowhere. Everyone's rooting for Fleury. Everyone wants Fleury to start because last season, goodbye, farewell, whatever. This guy is fucking stepping up for the team. It sucks that Kaprizov might not be here, but this guy is just fucking glue for the team, and they need him, and they need him every fucking second of the day. All right, I know we're a podcast for the fucking show, but we're gonna go over to college real quick. Just insane shit this year. I'm having a blast watching these guys. If you guys aren't watching them, you fucking should. I mean, what a fucking playoff series we got going on so far. So even alone, Hockey East is electric. UMass Lowell beat New Hampshire in overtime. Fucking UMass beat 2-1 over Vermont. Northeastern beat Merrimack in overtime. Connecticut beat Providence in regulation, so that was the first round. Moving over to corner, though. BU beat UMass in overtime. Fucking Cole Eiserman, electric. That's the guy the fucking Islanders need. Maine beat UMass Lowell 7-1. Fuck those guys. We wanted Maine. And Northeastern beat Boston College. Thank the fucking Lord. I don't think there's a world where anyone wanted to watch these fuckers play in the semifinals. Connecticut beat Boston 5-2. It sucks, but I'm sure BU's going to come back with that fucking roster, that young roster. Maine beat Northeastern 4-3 in overtime. Electric game. Game of the fucking season. That shit was so sick. And then Maine makes it out of the finals 5-2. They're going to the Frozen Four. That's going to be a good fucking watch. I'm only going to talk about fucking Hockey East here because that's all you really need to know. Everything else kind of sucked a little bit, but whatever. Penn State beat Michigan swept. Ohio beat Wisconsin 2-1. Notre Dame beat Minnesota 2-1, and then Michigan beat Notre Dame 1-0, and then Ohio State beat Penn State 4-3 in overtime, and then in the finals it was Ohio versus Michigan, and fucking Michigan came out. Michigan State. That's a fucking hockey school if I've ever seen one. I'm rooting for them for sure, but I want Maine to win this whole thing. All right, so starting to finish this off here, we got a game going on. Me and my co-host Logan, we're gonna blind rank 5 jerseys with good help of our friend Matt. What's up, Matt? How's it going?
Good. How you both doing?
Good, man. Good. He's gonna give us 5 jerseys. If you don't know what blind ranking is, we're gonna pick 1 through 5 where that jersey should go without knowing what jersey's gonna come next. And you're gonna start us off with what jersey, Matt?
First jersey is the 2024 Winter Classic Chicago Blackhawks jersey.
Ooh. All right. So, what are your first thoughts, Logan?
I like the thing is I like the jersey. I like how it's a Winter Classic, so it's got like a retro kind of look. It's overall a clean jersey, and I think it looks better than anything they have right now.
Yeah, that's what I was.
What
thinking.
what I'd rank it?
I gotta think there's gonna be better jerseys coming up. So
Yeah, this isn't a number 1 pick at all.
I'm gonna say 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3.
I think there's gonna be worse jerseys and I think there's gonna be better jerseys, but we're gonna go on from here. Matt, what do you got for us for number 2?
Second, I got the plain old Hartford Whalers jersey, the green one.
All right, this is fucking tough. So I actually fuck with the jersey a lot, but not a lot of people do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't fuck with this jersey at all.
I don't think it's better. It's such a fucking classic. When you think of the jersey, you think of fucking Gordie Howe, but I don't think it's better. I don't know if we'll get a worse jersey. We could fuck ourselves here and put it at 5, but I think we put it at 4 to be safe.
I think this goes at 5. Honestly, the only reason because I feel like I've played so many teams with this jersey, and every time I see it, it just makes me hate it more. It's just such like a. It's not even that it's basic. It's just like there's nothing that brings you into this jersey. If you don't like associate it with certain players, it's like you look at it and it's like, all right, like if someone rocked this jersey like now as an actual jersey, you'd be like, what the fuck are they wearing?
Yeah, I guess so. I'll put it at 5 with you. I think you're good on that. All right, what do you got for us next, Matt?
Next up, I'm going Gretzky style with the St. Louis Blues Gretzky jersey. They brought it back a few years ago for
so
Adidas. So
continue.
yeah.
All right, so Logan, we officially fucked ourselves over. We should have put this at 5.
Yeah, this should be 5.
You know what? It's iconic. Whatever.
I didn't think we'd hit this jersey, but
you know what? This is the problem with blind ranking. We don't know what the fuck is coming up. We're putting this at 4 without a doubt. We're saving 2.
this would be 4. Realistically, if we could change the order, we all know this would probably be a 5.
Yeah.
I may hate the Whalers jersey, but this is even uglier to look at.
100%. And you know what? Matt has that little fucking smirk on his face right now, so we're getting some shitty ass jersey. What do you got for us next, Matt?
Next I have reverse retro from the Florida Panthers from a few years ago.
This jersey's fucking cooked, Logan. This jersey's fucking
Ooh.
cooked. We're cooked.
I just didn't think we were gonna fucking make it the worst fucking ranking of NHL ever.
We'll have
This-
time, but this is going on 2. We can't put it anywhere.
This is number 2. Like we can't even fucking. I mean, it's got potential with the light blue. The light blue, I always like a light blue jersey, but the thing is, you throw in red and yellow, and it just doesn't make sense at all. It looks like a fucking McDonald's commercial.
Exactly. You could argue that this one's worse than the Blues. I mean, I probably won't. Maybe it's a little bit better, but
I think it's a little better, but really just the color scheme fucks this whole thing up.
all right. So basically, what we're saying is, fuck Matt is going at 2. Matt, what do you got?
That's what I'm
Last but not
hearing.
least, a little Long Island love fisherman jersey.
1.
All right, this was an easy put at the number 1.
Without a fucking doubt, it's 1. That's our best ranking so far. I think.
I mean, this is the only legitimate ranking here.
This is way better than the reverse retro one that they made. This is the original, and I fucking love it. I don't care who fucking hates it. This is number 1 without a doubt. If we wanted to re-rank these, Logan, how would you go about it?
If we wanted to re-rank, I'd say Fisherman number 1. Then we go to Blackhawks at number 2. Whalers at number 3, which is crazy. Then,
I'm thinking Florida personally.
yeah, I'd say Florida, and then the Blues. I mean, the Blues are just atrocious.
It's fucking disgusting. I don't care if Gretzky wore that jersey or not. I'm never buying that thing in my life. All right, thank you, Matt, for what you brought for us today. We'll see you soon, sir.
Thank you.
Finally, we will be making a parlay for Toe Drag Tuesday. We're going to make this shit perfect. You know, Logan's a big hit and miss type of guy. The guy will go 11 for 12.
It's either, it's either 11 for 12 or just 2 for 12.
Yep. And we're going to start it off here. We're going to be looking at these Tuesday games real quick. What do you got as our first leg, Logan?
How many games we have? We have 10 games. I love a big game day where everyone's playing because then you got a lot of options.
No one tail this shit.
All right. Good possible lock could be the Capitals over the Jets.
Not what I was thinking there for the first one, but that's what we're doing. We're fucking doing it, and you know what?
Capitals over the Jets. I mean, my reasoning.
Fucking heater.
Ovi's cooking up. Ovi's rushing for the record, and if you look, the Sabres just beat the Jets today, 5-3.
That's insane.
Capitals are off of beating the Panthers 6-3 yesterday. So, based on recent games,
it's the best 2 teams in the league. That's it. For the next one, what I think is actually a lock, I think Gensel's going to light up the Pens, and I think the Lightning are going to be beating the Penguins in like 5-3, but I'm taking Lightning money line. I think that they're just fucking a significantly better team. The Penguins have no point in winning any games, even though, you know, they keep going to these fucking overtime games and they're losing for some reason, keep getting that point. They're not getting Misa, I'll tell you that much. But I think Lightning's going to destroy the Pens, and I think Gensel's going to drop 3 points in these fuckers. I'm going to chime in here, and I'm going to say I'm going to take the Flames over Seattle. The Flames are on a
I would agree with that.
So, you know, I'm just riding with the hot wave right now and the Flames, and that's it.
I would say Hurricanes over the Predators because, I mean, if we look at the fucking Predators this season, it's just shit the bed.
Shit
But
the bed, very true.
they lost today. They lost today against the Blues 4-1. And the Canes are playing right now. They're in the third period. They just scored. It just updated. They're winning 3-1 against the Ducks. But, I mean, the Hurricanes are pretty much a wagon every season. And if they're playing, they're playing at home on Tuesday with the Predators coming to them. I feel like unless the hockey gods really hate everyone out here, then the Canes are easily beating the Preds.
And I'm going to have to agree with that, and that's going to round out our parlay. We got our 4-game parlay. You know, so just to recap over it, we have the Caps over the Jets. That'll be the sweat for sure. We got the Lightning over the Pens. We got the Flames over the Kraken, and we got the Canes over the Preds. That's our 4-game parlay. We're going to post this. We'll show you guys the live odds. And that's it for today. We're going to be signing off. Hope you guys have a good week of hockey. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Stick taps to you. Have a good night.
Peace out, Girl Scouts. Bro, trust the Canes are winning over the Preds.
I'm ending like that. I'm keeping that in.